Hey, everyone. I'm Billy, and welcome back to our incredible community of thriller enthusiasts and bookworms alike. Today, we're diving into the darker side of Dean Koontz's writing with his latest novel, Bad Weather Friend. Is this Koontz's darkest novel yet? Well, I'm here to take you on a journey through the world of psychological thrills and suspense to find out. From the master of horror himself, Bad Weather Friend promises a gripping ride that will keep you guessing, and maybe even looking over your shoulder. So, if you're a fan of Dean Koontz or just love a good thriller, this video is for you. Sit back, relax, and let's delve into the twisted minds of Koontz's characters as we uncover the secrets buried within Bad Weather Friend. Get ready to explore the darker side of human nature with me. Dean Koontz once said of Bad Weather Friend, "There's a darkness here I hadn't fully explored before, a shadow that touches the human spirit in a way my other novels haven't." With a quote like that, readers can't help but wonder, just how far does Koontz venture into the shadows in this story? If you're intrigued by tales that challenge the mind and unearth hidden fears, then Bad Weather Friend might be the book that keeps you awake long into the night. Welcome back, thriller and horror fans. Today, we're diving into Bad Weather Friend, the latest release from Dean Koontz, a master of suspense and horror. Known for his psychological depth and atmospheric storytelling, Koontz brings us a novel that's already being hailed as his darkest work yet. With his unique approach to suspense and the supernatural, Koontz often leaves readers questioning reality, and Bad Weather Friend promises to do just that. So, what makes this story different? And is it a new high point in his career? The main challenge when reading Bad Weather Friend is that it pushes boundaries, exploring deeply unsettling aspects of human nature and trust. But the central question on every reader's mind is, does Bad Weather Friend truly live up to its ominous reputation? Koontz has a gift for weaving in psychological horror without drifting into overtly disturbing territory, but this book skirts closer to that line than ever before. Some readers may revel in the novel's dark themes and appreciate the boundary-pushing approach, while others might find it unexpectedly heavy or even unsettling. Through the tale of a friendship turned sinister, Koontz challenges readers with a narrative about betrayal, hidden intentions, and the limits of forgiveness. For fans of his usual style, this can be both a thrilling experience and a daunting one. Adding to the complexity, Bad Weather Friend demands emotional engagement. It's not a passive read. Characters face moral dilemmas and psychological strain that make the reader question their own judgments. The book might also be challenging for those who come to Koontz's works looking for a blend of suspense and a sense of resolution. Here, he presents a story that revels in ambiguity and moral gray areas, leaving readers with haunting questions rather than clear answers. So, the challenge with Bad Weather Friend is navigating its demanding narrative landscape. At its heart, Bad Weather Friend is a study of relationships, trust, and the invisible lines that can fracture them. The protagonist, Graham, is Koontz's most layered character in recent years, grappling with his own vulnerabilities while trying to understand the increasingly odd behavior of his childhood friend, Will. The story dives into themes of loyalty, paranoia, and the past's inescapable grip on the present. Koontz masterfully uses Graham and Will's relationship to craft a psychological thriller that's as much about inner turmoil as it is about external suspense. The novel's tone is another area where Bad Weather Friend stands out. Koontz creates an atmosphere that's thick with dread, using descriptive language to paint a vivid yet oppressive landscape that mirrors the character's emotions. He employs pacing that builds slowly, winding through moments of tension and then plunging the reader into scenes of high-stakes conflict. For those who appreciate the thrill of atmosphere and slow-building suspense, this novel will be a treat. However, some might find the pacing a bit too deliberate, craving more immediate action or overt supernatural elements. Koontz's decision to leave certain questions unanswered also adds to the novel's unique tone, forcing readers to come to their own conclusions. Narratively, Koontz introduces twists that fit seamlessly into the psychological landscape, yet they're subtle, no massive surprises, but rather a creeping sense of unease that grows page by page. If you're a fan of horror that relies on psychological depth rather than jump scares, Bad Weather Friend delivers. But readers looking for a more fast-paced or traditional thriller might find it more of a slow burn than they anticipated. The pivotal moment in Bad Weather Friend occurs during an intense confrontation between Graham and Will, where Graham uncovers a dark truth that changes everything. This moment is a crescendo of tension, as every suspicion and fear that Graham has harbored comes crashing down, leaving both the characters and the reader breathless. Koontz uses this turning point to peel back the final layer of mystery, revealing the extent of betrayal and deception that has silently built up throughout the story. For fans of Koontz's previous work, this climax will feel like classic Koontz, intense, emotionally charged, and morally ambiguous. It's a moment that captures the very essence of the book's dark themes, pushing the boundaries of friendship and loyalty to their limits. Some readers may appreciate this climax for its intensity and psychological depth, feeling deeply satisfied by the payoff after all the build-up. But others might feel it leans heavily into a darker portrayal of humanity than they were prepared for, making it harder to view Graham or Will in a straightforward light. This climax showcases Koontz's ability to craft moments that stay with readers long after they close the book. He doesn't offer clear-cut answers or easy resolutions, and that's where the tension truly lies. Whether you find it brilliantly unsettling or simply unsettling, this moment is unforgettable. In Bad Weather Friend, Dean Koontz pushes his storytelling into some of his darkest territory yet. Through complex characters, moral ambiguity, and a narrative that avoids easy answers, Koontz has crafted a tale that will linger in your mind. The themes of betrayal, friendship, and the haunting effects of the past make this one of Koontz's most ambitious and intense works. If you're a fan of psychological depth and don't shy away from the darker side of human nature, this novel will leave a lasting impression. If you've read Bad Weather Friend, I'd love to hear what you thought of Koontz's dark exploration of friendship and trust. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth book reviews. And if you're interested in other novels by Dean Koontz, be sure to check out our review of his previous works. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I'm Billy, and if you enjoy exploring book reviews and thrilling stories, be sure to join us here on Truth Meets Fiction for more. Until next time, keep turning those pages, stay curious, and I'll see you back soon for our next deep dive into the world of books.